what have you guys experienced the first 2 weeks of 2025? Win. Yeah, a lot of wind, a lot of wind. Okay, what else we experienced?
Then fire.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Gratitude, absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Obviously, our hearts and prayers are with all those that have been affected by these fires. I've been checking in with it pretty routinely. The last check in I did, I think they're at, what was it, like 39% contained for the Dean fire. Yeah. Yeah. And then the other one's like at 19%. So at least they're moving in the right direction. And then they're also anticipating that we'll have less winds than what we're expected, which is also, a good indication that these fires will be 100% contained soon. So, all right. What else have you experienced the first 2 weeks of 2025? Opportunities. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, some more agents are willing to allow their to open houses. Good. I like that. Yes, and open houses are still a great way for you to generate your business. So if you're not doing open houses, definitely take the opportunity to do them because it gives you opportunity to meet people face to face. Obviously allows you to interview for the job of being that person's realtor. So, and then also it doesn't cost much to hold an open house. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do an open house. Those are 3 great reasons why you guys should be doing open houses. All right. So as you guys all have your glasses there, so I'm gonna move on to the next screen. Take some minute for the music to play. Can you open the door for Connie, please? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Yes. All right. So raise your glasses. Jessica, you're back. Okay. I can't do a close without glass. Perfect. So we all have our glasses. All right. So raise your glasses. All right. So as we've entered a new year, I wish you all much success, much love, much joy, much success in 2025. Cheers to each and every one of you. Cheers. It's only the top shelf for you guys. Only the top shelf. Yes. Awesome. All right. So tell me something good. Obviously, I know what's been going on with the world, but tell me something good. I want to hear from these two of you. Tell me something good that's happened to you within the last 2 weeks of the most recent 2 weeks of 2025. So what's happened? Jessica.
Closings that are closing this week.
Yes. And who says people don't buy houses during the winter time? Yes. Awesome. Who else? Just Jessica? Man.
Is it a time to tell that there is a listing coming?
Well, hey, new listings. Yes, I'll take that. Yes, I'll take that. But we will talk about the listing at that portion. But yes, I like it. Yes, Joseph.
My second son is he's a firefighter and he's in paramedic school. He just started paramedic school this week, so that's like a 6 month or so at least school. And my third son, he actually just applied today at an interview to be what they call a fire suppression aide. So when you hear containment is hand crews with hand tools, except for some chainsaws that are cutting line to all the brush to contain the fires.
Oh wow!
My second son did that. Now he's a firefighter. But my third son just applied for that, so he wants to go out there and do the grunt work and bust his butt. God bless all these guys out there doing that. So
I love that. Yes. Do you have one more? One more? All right, Tina.
I just got a text just now saying, Tina, I would like to talk about selling my home.
Oh, wow. Yes, I love it. I love it. Yes. Yeah, so we'll talk more about that one. That's awesome. Yes. Perfect. So our mission statement is to build careers worth having, business worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. To be the real estate company of choice for our agents and their customers. God, family, then business. All right, so the belief systems you see them on the board, I'm gonna hear from these three of you of one of these belief systems that's working in your personal life or your business life. Don't make me call on you. I know all of your names. Rochelle. Yes.
Oh, really? You want success in your business.
Well, I guess one of them that's going on with your life or your personal life right now. Just one of these.
Sure.
Or your business life, whichever.
Say customers come first. I do this part-time, so I treat like at my full-time job, I treat everyone with respect and try to find a win-win deal for everybody, yeah, I don't know, and all of them.
Yeah, I like it. But I mean, customers always come first. Yeah, no worries. But I mean, customers always come first, right? So I mean, that's definitely something to always keep in mind because obviously sometimes you're having a conversation with your client, you may not agree, right? But you always want to make sure that you are hearing your customer out. You are hearing what they are expressing. So I like that. Customer always come first. All right, one here for two more. All right.
Communication.
Communication. See, first understand. Let's talk about it.
Communication with your family, communication with your buyer seller, communication with the lender, with the escrow, communication with the agent, the other agent.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very important. It's very important to have communication, obviously, with your family as well as transactions, because I mean, we're dealing with the transaction where we haven't really had a lot of communication from the lender until literally a few days before we close escrow. All of a sudden, this stuff has to get done. But yeah, definitely the importance of having communication. That definitely encompasses a more of a smoother transaction, as well as communication with your family, right? Especially during these times, obviously. So, all right, one more. All right, Brandon.
Teamwork,
Teamwork together and achieve more. Let's talk about it.
just like the team that you build around you. I mean, you're only as good as the team that you have, right? Obviously, like we all have play different parts when it comes to an escrow and the whole listing and selling and buying process. But you have Jessica over there at escrow, and she it's really along well with our title officer, and that communication, that teamwork. The fact that you said the lender's a little bit late. The fact that we can jump on that and have a team already ready and set in place.
Exactly.
Accomplish and get something closed. That's goes a long way.
Absolutely. Yes. Awesome. Any more? Anyone else supposed to share before we move forward? Going once? Going twice? All right. Technology company that provides a real estate platform that our agents and sellers prefer. Keller Williams Seek like top producer, acts like trainer consultant, and focuses all its activity and service, productivity, and profitability. All right. So this is one of my favorite parts of our meeting. America's favorite game show titled. I can't hear you. All right. So I'm your host, Kieran McGlory, along with my lovely co-host, Daisy Ruiz. Daisy, who are two contestants today? I'll help you out. I'll meet you halfway. All right. 8764. Horatio, come on down. There it is. All right. All right, so you want to sit, you want to stand, what would you prefer?
It's time for down.
All right, perfect. All right, so who's our second contestant? Oh, Tina! Oh, you say the number. All right, Tina, come on down. Yes. We're actually gonna see Tina twice today, so that's pretty awesome. Cool. All right, so where do you want to stand? Stand right there, stand right there. Cool, let's stand right here. There, Tina, you start right there. Perfect. I love it. All right, so let's check out today's property. All right, this beautiful home is located in what city? Because we're located in what city? Yes, it is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,752 square feet, 6,000 square feet, built in 1992, closed within the last week or so in January. And it's also located in the North Chino Hills, Coral Ridge neighborhood. So 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, 6,000 square foot, 2-story. 1752 square feet, 1752 square feet. And it closed within a week ago, so very recent.
I would say, living area space,
It's 1752.
17.
1752 square feet. Yes, and as you can see here on the drone shot, you see they do have a pool in the backyard.
Year nineteen ninety-two?
It was built in 1992.
Was it in the Serranos Association?
It's in the Coral Ridge. Yes, Coral Ridge neighborhood. All right, so we are going to go with Tina. We'll go with Tina. So
I didn't check, I was in holiday, I didn't check.
Tina took off the winter.
December close, I didn't check the costs on it. But it's in North Chino Hills with a pool, although the interior is not so big, I'm thinking about 118 something, I don't know.
What's the number?
1.18 something, I
Good.
don't know.
Okay, all right. All right, perfect. So before I go to Mauricio, I want 5 guesses from the audience. So 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1752 square feet, 6,000 square feet, built 1992. Jessica.
1.25.
All right, 1.25. Okay, I want 4 more guesses.
9.
No, he's checking, he cannot check.
Oh,
No. Not check this
Well,
out.
I'm not checking, I'm doing the calculation. 1752 square feet,
963.
1752 square feet.
That's pretty
and
good.
like,
All right, 3 more guesses.
For the
Blind
size,
guess.
probably 519,
599.
519.
99. Okay. Do it before Mauricio finds the property. 2 more.
1.09.
Yeah, something like, yeah, 1.0.
Okay, 1 more.
1.15.
All right, Mauricio, you heard the
Also,
audience.
he's calculating by the.
You know what? There's a few other properties that have that same square footage, so he won't be able to find it.
Yeah. No, but it's good for
Yeah, it's
the,
kinda
you know,
common.
this one looks like I don't know, probably 1,025,000.
1,025,000. All right. All right, perfect. All right. So the actual retail price of this home closed for $1,040,000. All right. So Mauricio, so let me ask you, what made you come to that price?
Well,
Calculate.
I guess. No, my calculation came up to 990, but then I thought a single house with a pool, even though it's
Pool with a premium?
1750 square feet, it might be cost higher than 519 per square feet. So I calculated 4530, 525.
Okay.
Plus, I just expired one of my listings. Red happened to me after 6 months in the market because none of you gave me an offer. For a
He feels a
million,
certain way about
million
that.
49 close by, right?
Yeah.
Close by, so I say, okay, probably is the price.
Well, you were pretty spot on there. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So congratulations, Mauricio. What do you get? What does he get? Well, all right. So I'm gonna give you two options. Okay. So this Friday, there is a special event happening with Randall Lewis. If you guys know who Randall Lewis is, he's I think it's close to like 30,000 homes that he and his family has built. Lewis Homes. You guys are probably familiar with the new home constructions. In fact, Chino Preserve was built by Lewis Homes, right? He's gonna be doing a class this coming Friday. It's at 8:30 to 10 a.m. It's gonna be on the state of the Inland Empire. So they'll be going over what's gonna be coming on with houses, as well as apartments, as well as commercial, and all of those updates. So if you would like, I can actually buy you a ticket for that event. It's gonna be this Friday. It's gonna be right till
I'm
Monday.
gonna be doing something on Friday. but-
Okay, all right. So the second option you have for you, Mauricio, since you're busy on Friday, you will be on a round robin, meaning that the next person that calls or texts or emails or sends a smoke signal, and they say, I want a real estate agent, I need help. You're gonna get that call, all right?
Like that.
All right, so you'll be on the list. Congratulations, Mauricio.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, all right. Yeah. All right, and no one leaves my game show without winning a prize, Tina. You, yes. So Tina, so, is Mr. You know what? We actually texted about this yesterday, so that's why. So she's letting me know. Okay, perfect. So since you are busy that day, so what I will do for you is, you have the red book. You have the blue book?
No.
You have the blue book. Okay, you're gonna get the blue book. So you'll get the Millionaire Real Estate Investor book. So I will deliver that to you this week. So congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah. So Mauricio's pretty humble. I mean, I know he was up here kind of playing around, said, I just calculated prices per foot. But every morning, Mauricio goes on the MLS and looks at what's going on with the market in terms of prices and square footage and things like that. So he is well versed and knowledgeable. So let's give a hand to Mr. Mauricio. Right. All right, so let's give it up for everyone that's born in the month of January, beginning of the year. That's awesome. Yes. All right, let's get up for our January anniversaries. Let's give a hand for everyone for their January anniversaries there. All right, bucket fills. So this opportunity to fill someone's bucket. I want to hear from these two of you, someone that might have encouraged you, maybe helped you out in a situation, or continue or convince you to renew your license for another year. All right, gals. Wesley, that's you, Wesley. The second best dressed man in the office.
Yeah.
Starting who the first one is. Kidding with you, kidding. Gals.
Thank you for being there, supporting, and also for being there for me for doing open houses and it's giving me, come on, you can do it, you can do it.
Encouragement. I love it. Yeah, let's give it a hand. Yeah. Yeah, you don't even need you're gonna need like 3 or 4 buckets, man. It seems like your buckets are always getting filled. Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, one more. All right, Tina.
You to all that have posted, open house for me, Gals, Joe, Mauricio, yeah?
No, it's right there.
Oh, Mauricio. And then also, come with them to, do my open house. I really appreciate, Blanca too, she's not here right now, and Maggie. Yeah, I just really appreciate you guys taking your weekend, your precious time hosting open house on my listing.
Yes. It is a beautiful listing,
Is this
Tina.
available, Tina?
You know what? I got 3 offers.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, Tina.
I just had a long conversation, like a long text with her last night. She doesn't want to budge in price. She's saying, no low bid, I don't even want to entertain. I don't even want to counter. I just want to sell at the price. And then that's how I sent her that long message last night. Okay. And then guess what? She texted back to me. She said, we need to talk. I said, okay.
All right. Well, hey, we can tag team this. You know what I mean?
I'm ready for
Yes.
it.
Yes, but 3 offers is better than no offers. So you're moving in the right direction. So now it's a matter of how we can get any of those other buyers up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they tell you that your son is out?
Yeah, I know, like, one day I passed by after that big wing, that first, the first wing we had. My sign is gone. And then I drove the neighborhood, I couldn't find it. And then it just disappeared nowhere, so I put another new sign. When did you see it?
And I went to Blanca's help her out to open up her super.
That was Friday, right? Okay, I think, that same day,
Oh, I told her to call you, so let her know that your son.
she probably forgot, but I put a new one.
Good.
But I cannot find my old one. I don't know what's going on.
Yes. Well, maybe it'll miraculously come up. Maybe that person that called you, maybe they got your sign. Maybe that's why they called you. Hey, you know what? I'm thinking about real estate, and all of a sudden, like, I saw your sign like blowing in the wind or something. So we'll
Office right now.
Yes. All right. One more bucket fill. All right, Mauricio.
Yeah, it's been almost 18 years that this woman right here has been helping my business, so thank you very much, man.
You're very welcome.
Oh, I love that.
What the title means, I know we have many wonderful choices in title in this company, and I think that's for sure. But, this is one of the vendors that I never came to my business and because of the quality of the service they provide.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. Yeah, I love that. Yes, absolutely. Yes. That's like a child right there. Well, that's an adult child relationship right there. 18 years. Yes. All right. So this opportunity for you guys get to pitch your listing. So speaking of pitch your listing, Mr. Williams.
Yeah. House is coming on the next week, actually. I'm trying to do the photo shoot next Tuesday, yeah. And then I'll put on the market on Wednesday, yeah. It's less than just shy of 2,000 square footage, 4-bedroom, 2.5 baths. All the bedrooms upstairs,
Okay.
unfortunately, yeah. And then it's nearby Chino Hills State Park.
Oh, okay.
You can walk into the park, basically, yeah.
Nice.
So location wise, I feel it's good, yeah, we're gonna put on market at 1.03.
Okay. All right.
1.03.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good price. Yes. Okay, awesome. Yes. All right, any more? All right, Tina.
So Anthony and I have a listing, it's kind of like a investor listing in Beaumont. It's a attached studio, two unit of studio attached, one common wall. Lot is like about 2,000 something, and then each unit is about 400 something. It's obviously an investor, so, but then the location, the zoning is really good because it's like right around, like very close to freeway. And then it's in downtown Beaumont. The zoning can be for commercial and for residential. So it could actually be used as an office, and then it's on one of the major streets on Beaumont Avenue. So we have that listing right now. And then also I will have another one in Roland High coming up. Very convenient location. It's like walking distance to supermarkets, to plaza. It's a small single story home, 1,500 square feet, 4-bedroom. Bath. Currently remodeling, so it should be done sometime this week, and then we're gonna move to the landscaping. So I think if it's, it should be like probably matter of next week or the following week to be live on market.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-story, single story?
No, it's a single story home.
Oh, okay, that's
Single
gonna,
story home.
yeah, that's hot. That's gonna fly off the shelf.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the location it's really convenient.
Yeah.
It's like very close to the main street, the Colima. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes. Any more? I like what I'm hearing. I like this. Any other listings coming up? Anybody talk to a seller that said, hey, I would like to sell my home if you have a buyer? All right. Yeah, so we need to work on that because I mean, you guys are realtors. You guys talk to buyers and sellers all the time. And I'm sure you guys talk to some seller out there that said, hey, if you give me this price, I'll sell my home.
Actually, today.
Thank you, gals.
I was going to my grocery, I was hungry, and I was just talking and looking for, go down on my knees, and she was doing it too, so we started talking, I gave her my business card, she goes, oh, actually, I want to sell my house, it's in Hesperia, so she told me a whole story. So I'm gonna talk to her, she wants to come down here in, Jurupa or Norco, because she is a horse property, so we'll see.
Nice. And where did you find this person?
The store.
Which store?
Walmart.
Hey, you guys go to Walmart. Go to Walmart, you guys will get clients. I'm just saying.
They have everything in Walmart.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in Walmart, what is it? Don't say it, or what is it?
Whatever happens in Walmart stays in Walmart, but that's usually for Vegas. That's usually for Vegas though, you know, but yeah, I can see what you're saying. Yes. I love it. Look at that. You're shopping for Walmart, you end up picking up a seller. That's amazing. A beller, actually, a person needs to sell and buy something. That's awesome. Yeah. So you know, now you know what to do. You need to go to like Walmart like every day. That's what you need to do, like stake out there, and so people get to know who you are and say, hey, that's that Walmart realtor. You know what I mean? Hashtag Walmart realtor. I love it. Let's do it. Let's work on that. Can you open the door for Gary? Thank you. All right. Any others? Any other listings coming up?
I want to do a survey, yeah.
Okay.
Just finished building an ADU in the back of the house. It's empty now. It's brand new, empty, finished. I just wonder, at this point, if you want to sell, do you want to install a tenant first, or you want to sell right now without the tenant?
Sounds like you have to do some work to get that tenant.
It depends on the value that is.
That's good, huh?
Depends on the buyer is an investor who prefer to occupy already.
I'm thinking if, the buyer wants to live in the back house, I already have a rent house rented for them.
Can you sell it that property or what is it?
I'm trying to sell
How much?
1.45 million
1.45.
Duplex.
duplex, yeah. Front house, back house,
What's the address again? With it?
12821 Benson Avenue,
Benson?
BENSO.
So currently, right now, one of them's occupied, one of them's occupied, or none of them are occupied.
One is, tenant occupied in the front,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I increased the rent, maybe starting March, yeah, I think
Okay.
it was 60-day notice. So it will be $3,700 for the
Okay.
front house.
Wow.
Okay.
And then the back house right now is, I'm aiming to get a 3,500. Because it's brand new, 9 foot tall and a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,050 square footage. So if possible,
35?
I can easily rent it out in 3,200 for sure, yeah. But
35
35 might be a little.
But you're thinking if you want to sell it with both of them occupied or just one of them occupied? That's your question?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it just depends on, like you said,
My survey will be
investor.
who prefer to sell it now without the second tenant.
I'd rather you get on the market now than wait, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it, yeah.
yeah.
So that means the summertime and maybe more competition, right?
Yeah,
Well, absolutely, for sure.
you cannot predict the future.
Yeah.
Right now,
I'm,
market is still hot.
no, that's a great point. We can't predict the future. And you know for a fact that you can get a certain amount of rent now. Who knows what we can get later on, for sure.
So that's my second listing then,
Yeah.
right?
Awesome. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love how we came together and helped William with the survey. That's awesome. Yeah, that just shows the teamwork. I love it. Any other listings before we move forward? Yes, Connie.
Listing is a condominium, two bedroom, one bath, 2,800, it's in Anaheim. Has new washer and dryer, new AC, single level. It's a nice property,
And how much?
20.
2,800. Okay. All right. Yeah. Good. All right. Any others? Going once? Going twice? All right. We are moving on. All right. So you guys all know about the TCPA Act, right? If you guys are calling people on phone lists, make sure the list is scrubbed because you guys can get fined for it. And as much as I love each and every one of you guys, I am not paying your fines. I got a family that loves Disneyland. That's where all my money goes to. My money goes to the mouse. The 4th of the month, he's right in my pocket. So that's where my money goes, to the mouse there. So make sure if you guys are calling TCPA, those people are on the list there. All right, upcoming events. What is happening? So we have our night classes. A lot of you guys have attended those classes, getting a lot of great value and information out of it. Also, 11 to 12, Wes also hosts a lead generation. So the thing is, I mean, even if you're maybe not attending the class, he still has 11, 12-hour slot. So, I mean, if you did come, you want to make some calls, maybe get some feedback because he's there, I'm there. Let's say if you have a person on the phone and you're kind of like scrambling, like, oh, let me ask this question. You come over here and you're making calls. We're there to actually help you. So keep that in mind. He does that Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 11 to noon. So that's 3 hours of lead generation a week. Let's be honest. Most agents don't even do 2 hours lead generation a week. If you're doing 3 hours lead generation a week, times it by 4, that's 12 hours lead generation. Is there a possibility you'll find someone that wants to buy or sell? Absolutely. Lead generation is key. All right. Also, I'm doing a 6-figure real estate class. A lot of you guys have been coming on Tuesdays. I truly appreciate it. Our next class is going to be on expired listings. So we know there's going to be a large number, or in fact, there's already been a large number of expired listings coming on the market. So this is a great opportunity for you to create another source of business with expired listings, because we know 2 things with expired listings. They got one hand up, meaning that they want to sell their house, and they got a second hand up, meaning they're willing to pay an agent to sell their house, right? You just want to make sure that you are that agent they decide to give a second or third or fourth chance to. All right, headshot day. So who hasn't taken a headshot within the last 5 years? You don't have to raise your hand if you don't embarrass yourself. But anyway, we have headshot day on the 21st, so that's going to be on Tuesday. So if you have not taken a headshot within the last 5 years, it should be required for you to take it. I'm going to talk to NAR about that so they can come out with a law because, I mean, I know the 90s were a good time, but, we're in the 2020s now, and it's really not fun to catfish your clients, You can't do that kind of stuff. So, you know what I mean? So if it's been that time, definitely make sure to schedule time to take your headshots. All right, regional training. So we have our regional tech trainings Tuesday and Thursdays at 3 p.m. If you guys have not attended, definitely take the opportunity to attend it. Ro, he's an amazing trainer. He knows everything about KW Command, so you can throw any of your wild questions at him, and he'll be able to assist you with it. So definitely make sure to take time to come to the tech training classes. All right. So I would like to introduce you to something that myself and Scott Marketing have been working on since before the holidays. So I'm going to show a video and he's going to explain to it. You guys hear it.
Hey, Division, this is Scott Leroy, and I just am excited to announce that we now have roadmap smart plans that are available for you to take advantage of over the next 100 days. This is something that we're working heavily with the office staff on here, primarily here on, just making sure that everything is ready for you to become the next best person in real estate in the area to take your marketing, command, everything possible up a notch in 2025. So in this case, what we're going to do in order to find this is we're going to go under our command account. We're going to go through smart plans. And once we're under smart plans, we're going to go to the library. Now in the library, you can search by the smart plan roadmap if you'd like to. And that's going to pull up all these roadmaps ready to go. Or if you want to go through and search by the author name, you can search by Scott Leroy. Just make sure there's a space between that E and the R. Scroll down here and see all the roadmaps on here. Now we have 5 currently for FSBO, marketing, open houses, database management, and farming, with 4 more to come this upcoming week. So please be on the lookout for those. All you'll need to do is click Add Smart Plan, where you can view it inside your Smart Plan library. And once you add that inside, what you'll want to do on here is go through, if I want to use the FSBO roadmap, click on the person icon and add yourself to this. Now you can add someone else if you want to, but I'd highly suggest adding yourself as a contact. And then once you do that, it's going to automatically add these as a task coming out 1 day at a time for you to take advantage of. So that's all you have to do. Click Add to Smart Plan, and now you'll be able to see those tasks every day. So hopefully this will help you over the next 100 days become more proficient in anything and everything you might be looking for. And of course, feel free to do multiple ones at the same time, as it's just 1 task per day. So feel free to do 2 or 3. And so hopefully this will help you out. I'm looking forward to seeing all the progress and how this helps very soon for 2025.
All right. So obviously, as a team leader, my job is to help you grow your business, right? Help you guys be more efficient, with your business. So like I said, myself and Scott, before the holidays, we were working on what we can put together that's going to give you exactly what you need to do day by day. So we created this thing called roadmaps. And as you stated, we have 5 of them there posted now. We'll have 4 more at the end of the week. So how this works is that you would actually go into your command, right? And go under your smart plans. And what you do is, let's say you click on open houses. Open houses are going to tell you from task 1 what to do, all the way from task 1 to task 27 to task 87 to task 100. It's going to be designed for you guys to know exactly what you need to do that day. So instead of you thinking like, I don't know where I need to start, I don't know who I need to call, you literally just follow the task. And how it's designed is that it's designed within 100 days, because typically a quarter is 100 days, right? And as Scott was saying, you could do multiple ones. I mean, if you want to master open houses, you want to master your database, you want to do farming, you want to do for sale by owners, we're going to add 4 more this week. One of them will be expired, another one will be social media. But how it's designed is that every day you'll have a new task. So task 1, it'll be like, set your goals for the next 100 days. Like for instance, if you're doing open houses, you're like, I want to close 2 deals in the next 100 days, right? So that's task 1. Task 2, data, do some research in the areas, right? Task 3, choose your open house. Task 4, check an open house. Task 5, knock on doors. Like, you're going to have tasks that's going to tell you exactly day by day what you need to do. Because again, my job is to help you guys grow your business and create systems that could become more consistent, right? Because the thing is, if you guys are more consistent, you guys are going to grow your business, right? And with these roadmaps, that's what it allows you to do. So again, like I said, we have 5 of them now. We're going to have 4 more by the end of the week. definitely take the opportunity, choose one, choose two, choose how many, as many you want to. And like I said, every day you go into your command, as you guys should be doing, it's going to give you the task of what you need to do that day. Does that make sense? Yes, I challenge each and every one of you guys to choose one of these roadmaps, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, because I guarantee you, it's going to help you guys think about stuff that you really haven't thought about. It's like, oh, with open houses, I never think about, knocking on 100 doors, the next week after I do my open house. Or maybe if you want to do your database, like, oh, I never think about asking for someone's Facebook profile. I'm always just asking for their name and their email address, right? It's going to give you guys things to think about. Or today, call 5 people. Like, those are the tasks on there as well, too. Again, this is about creating followed efficiency with your business and creating consistency. That makes sense? So how many of you guys are going to go into command and select a roadmap? No, don't try. You don't try. You can't try success. You gotta do it, right? We didn't get into real estate to try to be successful. We got in real estate to be successful, right? Exactly. Hey, honesty is the best policy, but I mean, it's 2025. Let's go. Let's all go for it. Let's put our foot on the pedal and just go for it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yes, absolutely. So upcoming events. So Thursday at noon, Jody, she's gonna have a class on what is productivity coaching, because sometimes people don't know what productivity coaching actually encompasses. So she's gonna be doing a class on Thursday at noon to share what that's about. And then on Friday, the event that I talked about earlier is the State of the Inland Empire. So Randall Lewis is gonna be going over insights into housing, apartments, industrial, and commercial developments in 2025. Now, if you happen to work in Inland Empire and you're helping people buy, sell, invest, or you're doing any type of commercial or any business in Inland Empire, these are things that you should go to, because this is what's going to give you guys a leg up on your competition. So when you're at these events, take the opportunity to film it, take the opportunity to make notes, take the opportunity to do a video about it. Because again, people right now, this is when people are making their resolutions. I'm going to buy my first house. I'm going to sell my house. We're going to retire. I'm going to buy an investment property. This is the time people are doing it. And if you're that agent that's going to these things and you're finding out about what's going on with the community, who else are you going to reach out to? Am I going to reach out to this agent that every time I go on their Instagram, they're always doing some dance move, right? Or I'm going to reach out to Gals that's actually at the State of the Empire to find out what's going on in my community. Exactly. Yes, take the time. This is stuff that separates you from your competition.
Hey, Q, if I
Yes, sir.
could just say one thing on that.
Yeah.
I won't be going this Friday, but I've been a few times to that. When that guy speaks every year, it's a packed house.
Absolutely.
He's very knowledgeable because he doesn't only do residential, he does commercial.
Mhm.
They do so much stuff. They're very in the know about what's happening and what's coming.
Absolutely.
So it's I recommend going. It's just a good place to get some knowledge.
Absolutely. And they have breakfast. You know what I mean? So, us hungry realtors, right? We're always hungry. So they'll have breakfast for you. Don't even worry about it. Yes. And the Preservachino, who knows about this area? Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure probably like majority of you guys probably sold a property in the Preservachino, right? Probably, right? Exactly. So he's literally talking about an area that a lot of us service in. So again, as John was saying, highly recommends for you to attend. I'll be there, and I know a few of our agents will be there as well too. So definitely make sure if you guys can come, make sure to come. All right. So on Thursday, January 30th, our Monarch team, they're going to be doing a class on 3 ways to grab those listings, right? So definitely make sure you guys register and attend, because we know listings list to last. The most successful agents in our industry are listing focused, right? So definitely make sure you come, learn some cool strategies of how to get listings in 2025. Also make sure to mark your calendar for Friday, January 31st. It's going to be our first happy hour. We're going to be doing these happy hours once a month. So make sure to mark on your calendar. We'll be at the Semias Cantina, which is literally just right across the street. So we'll be doing that 4:30 to 7. So make sure you guys come. I'm also going to have a surprise for a few of you guys. So make sure you guys come, because I want you guys to get them, because I don't want to carry them because it's a lot of stuff. But anyway, make sure you guys come. I want to give out some cool surprises and we'll have a good time. And also Jacob Wagner with Morrison Plus Property Inspections. He'll be the sponsor for that event. So looking forward to seeing you guys all Friday, January 31st at 4:30 to 7. Yes, don't make any plans. Unless your plans are before 4:30, totally fine. Or if your plans are after 7, totally fine. But at 4:30 to 7, you're mine. You're all mine. Yes. All right. So family reunion's coming up next month, February 17th to 21st. If you guys have not got your tickets, make sure you get your tickets. They are going up this Thursday. So Thursday, you have until Thursday, 11:59 p.m. to get your tickets. Right now, they're at $1,099. They're gonna go up to $1,299 after. So make sure you guys register and get your tickets. I go to this every year. It's always great value, great opportunity to network, obviously great opportunity to grow your business, and you get to hear from Gary Keller himself. So it's definitely a great opportunity to go learn and grow your business. So if you have not got your tickets, make sure to get your tickets. All right. So who likes paying those $70 tech fees each month? You guys all like to pay them? Yeah. I don't. Well, I have a solution for you gals.
For agents.
Exactly. Yes. Look, you guys has already seen this presentation before, it sounds like. Awesome. I love it. So I'm doing agent referral contest. Anytime you guys know of an agent that's willing to have a conversation with me, they have a conversation with me, you get $70 off. They don't have to join the Market Center, okay? Just be willing to have a conversation with me. That's it. You do it one time, that's 1 month off. You get it 2 times, 2 months, 3 months, 3 times, 3 months off, etc. So this is a way for you guys to literally have no fees each month. You just refer one agent to your team leader. And again, they don't have to join the Market Center. Just have a conversation with me. My job is to educate people and help grow their business. Your job isn't to recruit people. All you have to do is just say, hey, would you be willing to have a conversation with my team leader? He kind of knows what he's talking about, maybe, possibly. He's very good looking. Like, any of the stuff you want to throw at them, whatever's going to get them to have a conversation with me. That's all you need to do. All right. So what's going on with the real estate market? Anyone know? Kind of, sort of, a little bit, maybe a little bit. All right. So obviously it's only been 2 weeks into 2025. So we don't really have a lot of data. So if you're looking at the red dot, the red dot represents 2025. So if we look at the listing inventory, let's compare it to 2024, the purple line here. So if you look at this, do we have less inventory in 2025, or do we have more inventory in 2025 than we had in 2024? Same time of the year. We have more, right? So we actually have more homes in the market than we did have at the same time of 2024, which means what? What does that mean if you're a seller? Competition, right. So sellers need to do what?
Lower the price.
We don't want to say lower the price. Yeah, improve the price. You know what I mean? Maybe come a little below market. We don't want to say lower the price, because that's bad, right? Language is everything, especially in this business. Language is everything. So sellers got to make sure that they come in with, reasonable expectations. Maybe come below market, right? What else would sellers need to do?
We need to give incentives.
Yeah, okay, give incentives. That's also a good idea for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. What else? What else do you need to do that you would make sure that your client gets to sell their home in the shortest amount of time? Price reasonably, but what other activity do you guys do? Something that a lot of these agents have done. Open houses, right? People need to see the product, right? The best opportunity you guys have to sell a house is to do an open house. And let me ask you, when is the first time someone should see your house?
Open house.
Yes, exactly. None of this, hey, can I see it on Wednesday? My client's gonna be out of town this weekend. Psh, no, you can't. You better film it. You know what I mean? That you have to make sure that you are creating that anticipation. You want people to be lined out at your open houses. You want people to go into your open houses the very first time during the open house. Because when they see other people, what are they thinking? Competition. They're also thinking what? Exactly. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Right. You know what? Maybe you should put down them less. Like, any offers under this price will not be considered. You can put that in less. My seller told me that. Absolutely. Start putting that something in less. Do not submit any offers less than list price. Say it on there. Don't, seriously. Don't waste your time with low offers. Put down them less. Put it out there. Seriously, I'm being serious. Do it. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So if we look at demand year over year, if we're looking at this red dot here, which represents 2025, is this number lower, higher? Where's it at between 2024 pendings? Lower. Yeah, exactly. Which means what?
Demand.
Demand is what? What's another word for demand?
Soft.
No, what's another word for demand? When we say demand, what does that mean?
Soft.
What kind of people are the people that are demand people? What are they? Buyers, exactly. So demand is low, that means we have less what? Less buyers. So we have more homes on the market and less buyers, right?
Buyer's market.
Yes. Yes, yes, we are in a buyer's market, absolutely. So when your buyers are out there and they're telling you, oh, William, it's not a great time to buy, I'm gonna wait until the summer, what are you gonna tell them?
Don't wait. Don't wait, never wait. Yeah.
You sound so confident, William, when you're saying that way. Oh, wait, oh, wait. Oh, yes, don't wait. Absolutely. This is the time to do it. Because as a buyer, you have the power, right? You can negotiate on price, terms, concessions. This is the time, right? This is the time. So make sure you're telling your buyers, the ones that are saying, oh, no, I'm going to wait until summer. No, do this now. This is the time where you get the most opportunity to negotiate on price. Yes. Correct. Absolutely, yes. And this is stuff that's going to work. We do a lot of this, but the clients don't care because all they're thinking, oh man, you just want that commission. But when you're actually showing them graphs and stats, they can't argue this. You know what I mean? So absolutely, yes, you'll definitely get a copy of this. All right, so we look at expected market time, meaning when a home comes on the market and when it sells. If we're looking at the red dot here, what number is this? If someone gets to see it. 140, right? Now, if we look at the purple line, the expected market time, what was this? 100, which means homes are staying in the market longer. Why do you think homes are in the market longer? Because of what numbers low? Yes, right? Homes are in the market longer because there's less buyers out there, which means it's very imperative that your sellers understand that they need to price accordingly. Like John said, maybe do some incentives, right? And then also, put in MLS too about the whole lowball offers. Like, hey, you may be looking for a deal. It's not on my property though. You know what I mean? Make sure to put that out there as well. All right, so luxury properties, anything over 800,000. If we're looking at this chart here, if we're looking at the red dot, what does that represent? Listings year over year. It's at a little less than 800. So that's here. And if we look at the purple line, which one is the red line higher or lower? Which means we have more listing inventory. We have more inventory in the market than we had in 2024, right? Now, if we look at this line here, demand. So these are people that are actually looking to buy these luxury properties. If we're looking at the red line here, and then we're looking at the purple line, is the red line higher or lower?
Higher.
Right. So which means that we have more buyers in the market at this price point than we had last year. Now, if you guys are listing homes that are luxury, the Tina's out there and the Williams are listing over $1 million properties, you guys got more buyers out there. Now, a conversation I had with you guys prior was if you guys have any luxury listings, you want to make sure you sell them before the half of the first year. You guys remember that conversation I had with you, right? Yes. So these luxury listings that you have working, get them on the market sooner than later. Tell your clients, the ones that are like, oh, I'm just going to wait until after the year. Don't. Because we don't know what kind of market we're going to be walking into. So luxury listings, make sure you get them on the market as soon as possible. Show them this graph. Show them that there's more buyers in this price point than there were last year. So why are you going to wait any longer? There's more buyers out there for you. All right, so we're looking at expected market time. If we're looking at the red line here, which represents the 2025, and then we're looking at the purple line, that's pretty similar, right? Expected market time really didn't change that much from last year, 2024, to this year during the same time. So, all right, so missing one. Okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I may have to throw in a third one, or maybe we'll let the ladies rock it because I believe in both of them. All right, so please put your hands together for my favorite Tinas, Miss Tina Wang and Tina again. All right. You want to sit? Yeah, chairs here. Each and every one of you there. Yes. Only the finest chairs for the Tinas. Yes. Perfect. All right. So you guys probably recognize these Tinas, right? They're always willing to help others, always willing to share, and they're top producers. I'm just saying. I mean, Tina doesn't take anything under $1 million. Just letting you know. Actually, yeah, $800,000 listing. Never mind. Sorry. Yes. So I'm going to start with introducing yourselves for people that may not know who you guys are. So let's start with Tina, I'm Tina, you guys love Tina, I love it. I'll do alphabetical order, so I'll do Tina Wang, because W comes before Y.
Okay, so my name is Tina Wang, and I've been with KW Vision since when I was a new agent. It's been, I think this year is going to be my 7th year. And so far, I'm happy where I am. You know, never thought about changing, because I feel like, you know, anywhere you go, any brokerage you go, it's really up to yourself. It's not up to the brokerage that what they can provide. It's really what you do that can survive in this industry. So I don't like change, and I'm happy here, and that's where I am.
I love it, and we're happy that you're here too.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Tina Yang, same question.
Yeah, I'm Tina Yan. I've been in joined KW since 2019, so it'll be the 6th year, about 6 year. Starting from the brand new agent, yeah, almost same period of time. Yeah, from the first open house, yeah, from the first RPN to now. I think it's a great journey. Yeah, I think we are lucky to be together. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So, Tina Yang, I'm gonna ask you first. So in 2024, where did the majority of your business come from?
It's a little bit different last year.
Okay.
Because previous years I spent I think most of my clients from social media, but last year actually went back to the traditional. It's from open house actually.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Open house and refer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, last year I didn't do a lot social media.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm
you said that. That's
surprised
great.
because you know what? It's a good thing, bad thing, because I have a listing keeps very long. You know, I hope I could sell it in 1 month, but it turned out to be 7 days. It's almost 3 months. But the good thing is, just because it didn't sell, so I have to do the open. The seller asked me to do the open. Sometimes me, sometimes my fellow agent. I really appreciate. But since my home is my neighbor, you're very close, so most of the time I do open house myself. And you know what? By during that listing period, I already sold 2. From the 2 buyer, I got 2 buyers from that listing, and just they randomly coming to my listing, and they already purchased their new home and even higher price. And then I have many leads from that listing. So it turned out to be generate more volume, more sales from that long, not so yet listing, but it sold finally in almost 3 months, and everything goes smoothly. It's kind of experience for me. Like sometimes we go back to the traditional way, and you can still generate some leads and do more deals. So that's only last year. But before I did a lot of social media.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, your listing that was on the market for 87 days, you closed 2 transactions out of it. And Tina, what was like the price point around these 2 transactions that you closed out of it?
It's about 1.3, 1.4 something million. Yes.
Yeah.
My listing is 1.2 actually.
Yeah, so you picked up higher paid buyers from your listing.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, and also it's not only these 2. I got you know the leads can they refer. It's kind of leverage.
Yes.
Yes, leverage. And I also met sellers from my open house. So I think open house is a really great way to do business. I highly recommend you guys to do the open house. I can say that you can never went out open house without anything. You do get something, you know, maybe a lead, maybe a buyer, maybe a seller, maybe just experience, maybe talking with other agent. It definitely will. You gain something, you know. I never did one open house, nothing, no. Yeah, sometimes you talk to a fellow agent and you learn something, you know, from that fellow agent. Sometimes you connect yourself with a network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love the fact that, like you said, I mean, open houses can give you so many opportunities. And I think having that type of mindset, you know, I mean, the fact of like, I'm doing open house, I'm going to get something out of this, whether it's a lead or having a conversation with a potential seller, or just providing a great experience for people coming in, or having a connection with another realtor. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, you know, the more, even with your network, I mean, the more realtors you have in your network also allows you to have more opportunities for your buyers, your sellers you may not have gotten because of the relationships that you have. So I love that. I love the fact that you brought up open houses, and definitely continue to do those open houses if you're not. So I love it. All right, Tina Wayne, same question. Where did the majority of your business come from in 2024?
So first of all, I have to go to Tina Yang, that open house really does work because that's how I started my business. But my last year, I am very fortunate that all my transaction from last year, 2024, was from SOI. And only one referral. I think referral counts as SOI.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So then,
So they're all from
yeah,
SOI.
100% SOI.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Awesome.
that tells me something. I need to do more lead generation.
Well, I mean, I guess the thing is the lead generation that you're doing though is it's getting in front of people. You know what I mean? Because I mean, obviously these people hired you to help them with their real estate needs, right? So can you kind of identify like, okay, well, I was doing more of this in 2024 that I wasn't doing before. Maybe that caught the eye of more of your sphere of influence.
Yeah, I have to say that one very important thing is that one of our KW, what's that called? Like win-win, no deal. That
Yeah, one of our MVPs,
Yeah.
or mission statements.
Yes, really, you have to follow that because I think why I have all these SOI came to me is what I do for them. Like customer always come first. I really think I provide good service. At least I try, right? And then also do the right thing. Okay, if you always trying to do the right thing, your customer, they know, and then they'll trust you. They will be more confident to have, you know, their highest investment, you know, for you to help them, right? So I would say, you know, all these SOIs from my past career. I don't know why somehow they contact me and then that's how we connect. Yeah. So building relationship is very important, you know. Just call them once a while, come from contribution.
Mhm.
Don't be like a sales rep, right? Like, oh, are you selling? Are you buying? Or no, just come from caring. Ask how they're doing. You know, any help that I can provide. You know, just come from contribution and slowly they will remember you as that helpful agent, that helpful friend, and then they'll come to you when they really need the real estate needs.
I love that. That's great. I love it. I mean, I love the fact, like you said, you don't always have to come from the sales aspect of it. Come from contribution. How can I help you? Is there anything I can do to assist you? And the thing is, like you said, you know, you're the helpful person. You know what I mean? And if you're the helpful person, then they're going to want to help you. So I love that. I love it. So let me ask you so 2025. I'm gonna start with Tina Wang this time.
Okay.
So what's your goal for 2025 in terms of the families that you want to assist?
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, all my transactions were from SOI.
Mhm.
So definitely I need to do lead generation to keep my business on a consistent level.
Mhm.
Because if I don't, I cannot always count on my SOI. How many SOI do I have, right?
Right.
So yeah, I really need to be like Tina. You know, she producing a very consistent basis. For me, I think I'm just lucky that I got all.
You're not lucky. Don't use the L word over here, okay? We don't be in luck over here.
So I feel like my real estate career has been like a roller coaster ride. I have to say that. I have very down, like, look at the numbers. I don't know how.
We know how that works, okay? It's because you happen to sell a $3 million off-market deal that was not part of the functions of the numbers.
Yeah,
That's how they write
that's
them.
how we figure out. 'Cause
Yes.
I actually came to Q last week. I said, my God, you gotta recalculate this percent. That doesn't look good, you
Oh
know?
my gosh, it looks amazing. Okay, so the real number would be like 527%, which is still a great number. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I need to do more lead generation so I can produce in a consistent level. That's what I'm trying to accomplish this year, and I have to do it.
Yeah.
I want to be like her on a
Yes.
consistent level.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's important. You know, it's definitely the being consistent for sure. And
Yeah.
you know, since you did talk about consistent, I'll go to Tina Yang. So consistency. Obviously, Tina Wang says that obviously your business is consistent. So what do you say you do to make sure to keep yourself consistent?
It's really a good question because starting every year, very beginning of this year, I'm so worried that I don't know. At the end of the year, it's always good. We all went to Vegas, got some money to spend to get on. At the beginning of the year, I always wonder, where are all the buyers, where are all the sellers, where are all the transactions? Actually, the first half of the previous year, 2020, I'm so nervous, we worry, we talk about this.
I was in that situation.
We said, "Oh, where's all the buyers sellers? We were stuck there.
Where's our
Where are
transaction?
transactions?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but in a both of us, in the later half year, we pick it up of our sales
Yeah.
volume. It's kind of, in beginning of year, you really don't, that's the magic of this industry. You never know. You never know. That's the thing. I think it's very good, not only for everybody to set up a pipeline. At least during this year, some of my old clients will buy, investor clients will buy at least 2 or 3. At least you generate something.
Right.
That's a good thing. But until now, I don't know. Usually beginning of year, I'm so anxious. Because I don't know who's gonna sell, who's gonna buy. I can pick up from my database. But then you become a little bit busy. So I think I lost myself. I think we need to do just like routine work.
Absolutely.
Not only you busy, I'm super busy. I have 5 escrow. They usually in the summertime or September or August or September, I usually very busy about 5 escrow months. During that month, I do nothing about lead generation. I forget my old clients, whoever asks for it,
Right,
I
yeah.
have time to
Don't do that, yeah.
Yeah, so, but at your not so busy time, you think about that's not right. I
Right.
think I need to start a routine work. It doesn't matter you're busy or not busy, still doing the lead generation. See, my figures now look very good. I checked on all the
Well, I mean,
it looks like I'm very low.
Well, no, it's not, well, the thing is, Tina, what you're demonstrating the fact is that you have a consistent business.
Yeah.
So that's what it's
So-
showing, that you have a consistent business. That's why it's 15%.
That's a normal YOY figure.
Well,
What's
for
the
sure.
normal?
I mean, that would,
What's
well, I
the
mean,
average?
well, think about it. I mean, a person that's top producing, that's consistent, I mean, to be at 15 or 20% year over year, that's amazing. Because you already have proven systems and models, you know what I mean? There's only so much you can grow in terms of a big difference. I mean, what this shows here is that you have a consistent business. I mean, 15 to 20%, that's where you would want to be. Because you're showing that you have. You know what I mean?
I don't.
You know?
Yes, I saw our fellow agent do that double their business or yeah, I doubt your figure, which I talked to. I think you need to talk with Q because that
Again,
figure.
off market did not go into the data, so that's why it came that number. Yes.
Anyway, so I think we need to do a consistent business, set up your pipeline.
Absolutely.
And then always talk, just like Tina once said, talk to your client, not as a salesperson, talk to them as a neighbor, as a friend. And I always offer a little help, which I think maybe take me some time, but I think the clients will know because some of my investors go, "Hey, Tina, I have an HOA issue," because the HOA sometimes they always issue a wrong letter or penalty.
Yeah.
What you do, just need a call, maybe I'll send an email, say, "Hey, I'm the agent, I'm helping my clients figure out it. It just take you about 10 minutes or something," or, and the clients will remember you,
Absolutely,
right?
for sure.
But you said, "Oh, no, I cannot handle this. I'm super busy. I'm busy with my $2 million listing." No, then they will say, "Hey, this, it's so kind of very, not very professional, helpful. So I think from my experience, whatever you can provide help, just to provide help, and people will remember. They will not forget you.
Absolutely, for sure. And the things like you said, going above and beyond, because obviously you didn't have to make the HOA call, but you did that because you want to make sure you're helping your clients. And this is what people remember. You know what I mean? That's how you get those consistent referrals and those 5-star reviews is doing that. Awesome. I have one last question for you, and then I'll open up to the audience. So I'll go with Tina Yang. So Tina Yang, where is your dream vacation?
Oh, wow, that's a good question.
That's a good question. This is why we work hard, right? So we can dream vacations, isn't it?
maybe a beach area. Yeah, usually I go to, this year I went to Mexico, maybe Hawaii or, some desert beach area.
Nice. All right, so I'm putting on your calendar, we can go to Hawaii. So that's our vacation. We're going to Hawaii this year. Awesome. Cool. All right, Tina, Wayne, what is your dream vacation?
So, I never been to Europe, Paris, I wanna go there.
Okay.
But then I always wanna go back to my country, Taiwan,
Yeah.
to visit my family and, I grew up there. So to, just to go back to Taiwan, and then Hawaii is so beautiful. I love the weather there.
Awesome.
So even though I've been there like, what, 2 times, but I always want to go back.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I remember the last time you went to Hawaii. Didn't you close like almost a $2 million listing? While you were in
Oh,
Hawaii?
yeah, yes. I know, like the very first day I started working, it's funny. So Hawaii and Japan. Japan is, I've been there 1 time. I want to go back because Japan is just so beautiful and so clean, and then the culture is just so nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, so there's so many places I want to go.
Yeah, so we got to make sure we pinpoint which one we're gonna do this year. So we're going to
Well,
we're going
obviously
to
I have to go
Hawaii.
Taiwan for sure.
Okay, we're just
That's
going to
like,
Taiwan.
that's like my routine yearly travel that I gotta do, right?
Okay.
So since I'm going Taiwan, I can go Japan easily because they're so close. They're like only like 3 hours of
3 hours.
3 hours away flying, right? So it's really close.
All right,
It's
so we're
like
gonna go to
neighbor.
Japan. So that's where we're gonna go. So Hawaii and Japan. So we're doing that. Awesome. Cool. So now I'm gonna open it up to the audience. If you guys have a few questions for our amazing Tina's up here.
Great job.
That's not a question, that's a statement, but I'll take it. Awesome. Any other questions? Going once? Going twice? All right, let's give it out to our amazing Tina's today. Thank you guys. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what did you guys think about today's meeting today? Awesome. I like that word. I like that word. Okay. So before I let you guys go and partake in delicious food back there, I want to bring up our lunch sponsor today, Mr. Joseph Lane with Pillar Post.
The tricks here.
Oh, I like it. Yes.
Show and tell. Oh, hey, everyone. I know most of you, not all of you. I am Joseph Lang with the Lang team of Pillar to Post Home Inspectors. So I have personally been in the business 20 years at Pillar to Post my entire time. And then I have an inspector who's been with me, I believe 7 years now. So we are just here to give you quality service, professional, not scare your clients, educate your clients, reports that are easy to read. They have a nice, clear summary, and we're just here to serve you in your home inspection needs. So I appreciate for all the support that you guys have given me over the years. I've got a brochure for you, a business card. We do have actually, and it's not exaggerating, 3,500 5-star reviews. This is a company that Tesla uses, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks. So we just, every person we work with are sent out a review, and it's just simply, how would you rate your experience? So it's not like, how great was DOSA? Like it's a company to actually gauge how you're doing. So what else? I try to do, I have a kind of a lot I want to go over here with you, but we will review it with your clients on site. Okay, it's very important because the report is boring and factual, and that's how a home inspection report should be. But reviewing it on site is what really kind of helps them to understand and what's more typical, what's not, all that kind of stuff as well. The report is usually emailed out that evening, usually the morning after at the latest, so we have a quick turnaround. We also have lots of extra stuff we can do as well. Floor plans with measurements, which is great for and a 360-degree tour of every room of the house. Every home inspection comes with that. So it's like Matterport. It's not as good a quality, but trust me, it's very good. You do it on your cell phone, on a computer. We also, let's see here. We're now doing sewer camera inspections. So why would you want to hire us to do a sewer camera inspection instead of a plumber? Well, unfortunately, to avoid the plumbers who are going to exaggerate stuff because they can make money off of telling you. We don't care if it's what condition it's in, we're going to give you an honest opinion. So that's why you would want to think to hire us to do a sewer camera inspection if they're interested in that. We do mold testing, same thing, because we're just an unbiased party who give you the facts. So honestly, in my heart, I hope we find nothing all the time, but hey, that is not what always happens, but, so we do those as well. And I'm going through here because I have a couple things, little odd things I need to talk about. Really quick, emergency preparedness, right? How important is that right now? We all have seen the fires.
Absolutely.
Please have the stuff prepared. Your power gets shut off. You know, earthquake, right? We're worried about the wind right now and the fires. Earthquake is always a hazard. So please have food and water ready and a plan if you need to leave your house. If you leave your house, because you are being evacuated, I would highly recommend turning off the water, gas, and electricity. Turn it off, because couple things that happen, obviously the electrical will make any fire worse. Once a fire gets into a house, with electrical sparking and causing problems. Same with natural gas is gonna, a lot of these houses, they start to explode because the gas line melts, and then you've got gas, and then water. With all these houses losing water, they decrease the water pressure all around, including fire hydrants and all that. So just, if you were to have to evacuate, I would recommend turning off all the utilities. So that way, the best you can try to prepare for that. And finally, a couple of interesting things for you. So the National Fire Protection Agency, who writes most of our fire codes, by the way, they say that a smoke alarm should be replaced every 10 years. Okay, so one way you can tell is that they start to get yellowish. I can tell by the style, but I know mainly a lot of you can't probably tell that. One way you can tell though, you take it off. If it's a new one, if it doesn't have the date on it, trust me, it's old. But other than that, there's a date on here. This is May 14, 2020. So the relatively newer ones will have the date on there. That way you for sure know how old it is. If it's over 10 years old, they just don't work as good. They recommend replacing it every 10 years. It's just a simple way to keep people safe. And you'll hear that, sometimes in a home inspection report, same with the carbon monoxide alarm. So every 10 years, they should be replaced, and that's how you could tell. Another quick thing on electrical. So sometimes a problem can be as simple as this little doohickey here. This is by what is it gonna cost? 79 cents? I don't know, maybe it's $1.49 now. Get the door in the back there. Anything to come in? So this is a wire clamp for a junction box, okay? And so the cost is the minimal. So what you have when you do electrical, you have your wires going in. Sometimes they're gonna splice wires in here. Sometimes you're gonna put a receptacle or a light switch in there. And now this is actually a really nice junction box. A lot of them, they're really rough here. So they're rough, so it can, let's just say you install a light and that's hanging there and they don't put a wire clamp. And someone does work on it down the line later and they're pulling on it and you can rub and scrape the connector and then cause a spark, cause a fire, okay? This wire clamp, it's a simple little thing. They screw it in. You put the wire in there and then you clamp it down and then that thing is it's not gonna move at all. So you're talking about a safety item, but $1. Now, does it take a little work? So sometimes what I see is they won't have the wire clamp and they'll just put them in and they'll do it. So, they would have to turn the power off, undo the connection, take it out, put it back. But it's a simple fix, but it is a safety item. So it's something that's simple. Another thing, as they're putting that in, so then you get into outside plugs. So your outside receptacle, this is a ground fault circuit interrupter that'll go in there. So these you find them in kitchens, bathrooms, exterior wet bars, garages. If you drop, if you have a blender plugged in and you drop it in the kitchen sink, it'll turn the power off in less than a second. So, the dates are important on these because a lot of inspectors call out that they have to be replaced and it's just not true. So the 1975, they're required in bathrooms, and 1978 at the exterior, 1987 in kitchens, and then 1992, they started to go to wet bars, and by 2002, it started to be a whole lot of other locations. So depending on the date for an inspector to go in and say, it doesn't have it, replace it, that's just not a factual statement. Did they say recommended as an upgrade? Absolutely. I do too, but it's important how they word it because they're kind of causing a problem when it's just not factually true that it has to be replaced. So it's just not a fact. So now if you do an upgrade, if I go into a house where they flipped it and they did everything technically, they should have put stuff up to the current standard, and that's different. But another thing you might hear about is reverse polarity. Anyone ever heard about reverse polarity being called out in a home inspection report? Anyone? Okay. I see it a lot, so I call it out a lot. What you have is a black wire that's for your hot, which is where the electricity is gonna go through, and you have a neutral wire where the electricity is not supposed to flow through it, only in an emergency, it would kind of flow through that, to kind of give you a basic understanding. Then you have a bare wire, that's your ground. But what happens is your amateur electrician, so these all have to go, one has to go to the hot side, one goes to the neutral side, and they're labeled, and they have to be connected properly. So reverse is when they put it on the wrong side. So it is a safety issue. You wouldn't usually get shocked by it, but you could under some circumstances. So it'll still have power, it'll still work. But you could, under some circumstances, get shocked by it. So the fix is, you turn the power off, you have to pull that out of the wall, and you just switch those two ones. So reverse polarity, simple, but easy to fix. So that's where sometimes, is it a safety issue? It is. It is a safety issue. It would be on the report, but the fix is pretty easy. So a lot of stuff we call out are kind of simple things. And wouldn't that be nice to know? Like, hey, a wire clamp, that's really easy. It takes a little bit of work, it takes a little bit of labor for an electrician to go in and put it in, but just some simple things. So electrical is very important. Probably the most dangerous part of the house is your electrical. And it's the least known about a house is the electrical. So most dangerous, least known. But a lot of the fixtures aren't that bad. Sometimes they are, but a lot of them aren't. So, anyhow, I just want to give you a little quick thing on that. Some of the stuff we call out and what it might entail. So, and as we're going over a report, obviously a lot of people don't know this. If you want, if we don't explain it or you don't understand it, ask and we can tell you. A lot of times people don't ask because they're just going to hire an electrician anyhow. That's fine, no problem. But if you want to know, we can explain it more because the details are, sometimes it's not that bad. So I really appreciate your time. I went over things fast. I apologize, but feel free to talk to me after or I'll be back there. We brought some pickup sticks there. I think broccoli and beef and what was the other one? Oh, house chicken, rice. There's some wonton, there's some different things. So thank you for your support. I'm excited about 2025. Is anyone else? Woo! Yes. The sewer camera, yeah, that's an extra fee. It's $275. I found most plumbers in the $400 to $500 range, depending, but we're $275 since we're there already. So, yep.
And how much you charge for mold testing?
Mold testing, it's around $400. There's different types of mold tests. There's a swab you can use where, okay, there's a black substance here. I can take a swab and I can physically go onto it, send it to a lab, and they'll tell me what it is. There's also air samples. So with air samples, we're gonna take the outside air, because that's what you're breathing anyhow, and we're gonna compare that to a few different rooms inside the house to look for elevated mold. So, and when people say there's mold everywhere, there is. It is true. But that's why we take the outside air and then we compare it to a couple rooms in the house. Usually it's cut and dry, but some people have medical issues where they need to know, hey, I'm allergic to this kind of mold. That's what it can become bigger, but those are the two types of mold sampling that we do. Yeah.
I like your video that you share of the sink for your daughter.
Oh, yeah. So I am on Instagram. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. And yeah, I did one where it was a clogged sink. And I use this little, it's just a little piece of plastic that's like this with like little barbs on it. And I pulled out a bunch of disgusting hair because it was my sink at home and I'm like, I gotta clear it, but I want to do a video so people can see. Sometimes it's really easy. So, like I say, in the report, I might say, hey, the sink drains slowly, and I usually say contractor, qualified contractor, if needed. Because a lot of times it could be a homeowner thing that's easy to do, but easy, but disgusting. Not in particular, so. Yeah, I think we're Lang Team Pillar to Post on Instagram. So follow us, I follow you. We like each other's stuff because we support one another, right? I mean, honestly, all you should be following all each other's Instagram posts and liking them. And when they like your stuff, you like my stuff, I'll like yours, we all like each other. No, I'm like, okay, that's going a lot better.
We get what you're talking about.
For sure. We all work one
Yes.
another out.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
so anyhow, thanks again.
Of course, absolutely.
Thank you. And,
Anytime.
Yeah,
Yes.
grab
Thanks so
some
much.
lunch. And any other questions, I'll